Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another perfume review. Marvellous. That is right, my friends. Once again, I have returned to you with another perfume review. And the perfume we will be reviewing today is Silver Mountain Water by Creed. This review will follow my tried and trusty technique of telling you the notes, telling you which notes I get to my nose, and then just waxing lyrical about this perfume until I can wax no further and I begin to wane. Like the moon. This isn't Silver Moon water, it's Silver Mountain water. So, let me tell you the notes. I'm on the Creed website here, and it says, a fragrance inspired by the exhilarating crispness of alpine air. Silver Mountain Water is a fresh and contemporary scent, with juicy citrus head notes and an unfolding heart notes of tea and salty ozonic note. This exhilarating perfume also draws on base notes of sandalwood and musks, which leave an icy air of freshness to this uplifting and energizing unisex fragrance. Okay, that's what Creed says these days. Let's see what it says here. Silver Mountain Water by Creed is an aromatic fragrance for men, inspired by Olivia Creed's fondness for skiing. Silver Mountain Water was designed to evoke the sparkling high mountain streams of water in the Swiss Alps. The white bottle capped with a silver cap resembles a snow-topped mountain with a glistening silver stream. The fragrance opens with bergamot and mandarin, and followed by a heart featuring green tea and black currant. The base is composed of galbanum, musk, sandalwood, and petitgon. So, you have the notes there, my friends. Top notes are bergamot and mandarin, followed by green tea and black currant. And then, in the base, there is galbanum, musk, sandalwood, and petitgon. And, frankly, that pretty much covers. You get most of what they've described there. So I get the bergamot, I get the green tea, the black currant, and the musk sandalwood thing. This fragrance is... I don't care for this, I'm not going to lie to you. I've had a couple of bottles of this and I've sold them both. I've sold this and I have decided that it is fit to go, you know. I just don't enjoy it. It's good, you know. This is a vintage bottle. I believe this is from, well, there's your batch code, if you can see it. Can you see it? AF02S07. So it's either a 2002 or a 2007. Either way, it is ye olde batch, okay? So this is the good stuff. It's not the shit they've been putting out since they started putting them into 150ml sizes, you know. 100ml and 50ml sizes. They're all, and the prices have gone up. They're giving you less and the quality's gone down. Scandalous. But, okay, this starts with like a big citrus, sharp, pointy, slightly metallic kind of vibe. And for those of you familiar with me and my taste, you will know that I do not care for metallic vibes. There are very few, if any, fragrances I like with a metallic vibe. So my mouth's gone dry just talking about it, you know. I've got the fear. So you get this very pointed, like scalpel sharp introduction of glistening citrus and bergamot mandarin sort of thing, you know, with some lurking metallic darkness. Bergamot and mandarin, you're not dwelling on those as separate notes. You don't sit there and think, well, this is very bergamot-y and very mandarin-y for long. You know, they kind of fade, but that vibe never really goes. You're then left with this very flinty, but not like Tour de Hermes. It's a metallic flinty kind of thing, you know? Like bare stone on a mountain. This is like, it's trying to say like snow-capped mountains with streams. You get, it's that vibe, but to me, it's more like the mid-range of the mountain, the mid part of the mountain where it's just completely exposed to the wind and you're being you're not being sandblasted, but you're being blasted by the air. And it's very, very cold and it's very, very, how can I put it? It's very cold, it's very bracing, too bracing. And it does have that metallic edge. This contains black currant. Whenever I see black currant in a Creed fragrance, again, I get the fear because my Green Valley has the black currant in it and it gives it this sourness. It gives it this kind of pointedness that I really do not like. It's meant to be there. It's like an ink, you know, like Encre Noir type ink. Imagine if you could isolate the inkiness away from like the vetiver in Encre Noir. It's got that inky, stony, flint, like mineralic kind of thing, which I just do not like. I've smelled it in a lot of perfumes now, and it's just not my thing. And if I was going to come round to it, I think I would have by now. There's a darkness there as well. And then that kind of settles down. To me, it's like descending a mountain, you know, like the whole stream thing, gravity pulling you down. So as you get further and further down, that bracing aspect calms down. And at the end, you are left with something much more palatable. But for me, it's not worth the journey getting there. You're left with, strangely enough, you're left with this kind of musk sandalwood combination. And these vintage Creeds were always very famous in my eyes. You'll have heard us talk about this loads of times with the musk sandalwood and ambergris combination. They've taken the ambergris out of this, but it's got ozonic notes, which you would have thought they would have used the ambergris for that. You don't get that ambergris kind of like crisp shininess. Instead, you're given like a darkness in this. And it is simply not for me. I've decided to sell this bottle to a friend called John. Shout out to you, John. Thank you very much. I hope you will enjoy it. I'm sure you will. And this has been my review, friends. Also, the performance is shocking. See you later.